East Tennessee schools are at the top of their academic game. A new state report shows students in Newport city schools and Tennessee schools for the deaf excelling. During the last year, both scored exemplary. 10 News reporter Jacinta Render joins us to explain how they did it and how they plan to maintain it. Jacinta?
Both Newport city schools and the Tennessee schools for the deaf maintained in-person learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. They say consistency and focusing on areas that need improvement are keys to success.
Our district was able to remain in school during the pandemic with only missing a few days.
Newport city schools and the Tennessee schools for the deaf were consistent throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. While other districts across the state had to stop in-person learning, they used the pandemic as a time to improve.
Each year we take our scores and we see how we can move them forward.
Sandra Burchett is the director of Newport City Schools, which has less than 700 students. She says this is the second year in a row they were named as an exemplary district. The Tennessee Schools for the Deaf, with 3 campuses in the state, say this is their first time. They released a statement saying, quote, "While this is a new recognition for our district, we feel our efforts during the pandemic to maintain in-person educational programming as much as possible resulted in a positive impact for our students." They say teachers will continue to implement high-quality sign language education for steady outcomes for their students. Both school systems credit success to their teachers. Burchett says they even saw improvements from last year.
The most significant scores that we noticed was an overall 10% increase in our ELA and math pass rate. That's something that really just stood out to us, and we were very proud of.
Newport City Schools and the Tennessee Schools for the Deaf are just 2 of 16 other districts statewide with accountability scores of exemplary. John.
We applaud them for that. Jacinta, thank you.